Welcome back, guys, to another Clash Royale video, and today we're going to be taking a look at this double print strategy that I've been playing around with this morning. So let's go ahead and take a look at some replays here, and then finish off with a live battle. So here we are, guys, with the first replay, facing a level 9 here in the Royal Arena. This is on my mini account here. Now, the reason I also have the Hog Rider in this deck, if you might have noticed already, is it gives me some options with my pushing strategies. I'm not only limited to using the Princes. I can do a Hog Rider Prince push, or a Hog Rider Goblin push, or just going with a double Prince push, and I like having that flexibility. But right here, he starts out with the Royal Giant way in the back behind his King Tower, and there really is no way to defend against a Royal Giant placed behind their King Tower. So you have to push the opposite lane and put on some counter pressure. But he actually decides not to defend his left-hand tower. He's going all in on the right-hand side with that 3 Musketeer push. I'm going to go ahead and use the Fireball as well as the Zap Spell to finish off those 3 Musketeers. But take a look at how much damage this level 9 Royal Giant does to my tower pretty much by himself, even though I did use a Fireball and a Zap Spell on him. He took my tower all the way down from full health down to 443 health, so pretty crazy. And at this point in the battle, with 2 minutes left, knowing that he has a level 9 Royal Giant in his deck, I'm going to consider that tower on the right hand side dead. And I also noticed that his King Tower, is all the way down to 2500 health, so I'm really going to keep pushing the left hand lane and try and go for that 3 crown victory. And watch this, Prince going up to the bridge, going to go ahead and drop down the Dark Prince as well as the Hog Rider, be super aggressive. Now he drops down the Barbarians. I'm going to go ahead and use the Zap Spell to weaken those Barbarians because my Dark Prince is only level 1, so he doesn't do too much damage right now. If you guys have like a level 2 or level 3 Dark Prince, you'll probably be able to do a lot better with him because level 1 Dark Prince is fairly weak for this trophy range. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead and ignore those minions, just kind of soak up that damage and start building up some elixir and go for another push on the left hand lane. So here we go, dropping down the Musketeer behind my King Tower, setting up another push on the left hand lane there. He's going to go in once again with that slow push with the Royal Giant way on the right hand side. So like I said, doing the counter push in the opposite lane, putting on some counter pressure and forcing him to spend all of his elixir defending his King Tower here. Now watch this, guys. I'm going to go all in for this 3 crown victory. I'm actually going to pretty much ignore this Royal Giant on the right hand side. And take a look at this. The Fireball going down, killing the Barbarians. Hog Rider makes it to the tower, and the Musketeer able to finish it off, giving me that 3 crown victory. Let's go ahead to the next replay here. So here we are, guys, with the next replay, and just so you guys know, I will be opening up a clan soon for some of you guys to join and have some friendly battles with me and stuff like that. But if you have a suggestion for a clan name, please feel free to let me know in the comment section below. But right here, he's going to go in with that level 6 Hog Rider, and I actually used the Cannon as well as the Goblins to defend. The reason I had to use both of those cards instead of just the Cannon is my Cannon is only level 7, and by itself it would not have taken out that Hog Rider, so I had to use the Goblins as well, which really isn't ideal because you want to try and spend equal or less elixir when you're defending a push. But right here, I do drop down the Musketeer to take out that Wizard. Gonna go ahead and support her with a Hog Rider, and watch this. He drops down the Inferno Tower to take out my Hog Rider, which I'm perfectly okay with because I was pretty much considering that Hog Rider dead anyways because he had the minion horde down and I had nothing left to counter it. So the fact that he spent another 5 elixir on the Inferno Tower is a really good thing. And right here, I'm going to go in on the right hand side with a double Prince push. So watch this. Dark Prince going in there on the right hand side. Once he makes his way up to the bridge there, gonna go ahead and support him with the Prince as well as the Goblins. Now the reason I always like to play the Dark Prince or the Prince behind the King Tower is it gives me more time to build up elixir and build up a stronger push. So right here, Prince making his way to the tower, getting out that 1 charge attack, then doing a couple extra attacks. Now he did drop down the Hog Rider. I'm assuming his intention was to try and soak up that charge attack by the Prince, but it's a little bit too late and the Prince has already locked onto the tower. So take a look at this. His tower on the right hand side all the way down to 900 health. Both of my towers at this point in the battle still 100% full health. So things are looking pretty good so far. Musketeer going down on the right hand side. He's setting up another push on the right hand lane here. And watch this, guys. Dark Prince going down to support that Musketeer. He does drop down the Inferno Tower here. So I'm going to go ahead and start pushing the left hand lane here and set up some counter pressure on both lanes. And watch this. Prince takes out that Wizard. He drops down the Minion Horde to counter my Musketeer. And watch this. I drop down the Fireball just as he uses the free spell. So he wasted that freeze ball for Elixir Gone, and at this point in the battle, he actually gives up and he rage quits. I'm assuming because of that free spell mistake there. So right here, as soon as I see that he isn't placing more troops down, I'm going to be super aggressive and go for that 3 crown victory. So Hog Rider getting to that tower, giving me a 1 crown lead so far. Musketeer doing damage to the left-hand tower. And right here, just going to go ahead with that double Prince push once again on the right-hand side. And like I said, go for that 3 crown victory. So here we go, guys. Prince is making their way to the tower, giving me that 3 crown victory. Let's go ahead and try and fit in a live battle here. So here we go, guys. Hopefully we get a decent opponent. Level 8, not too bad. I will admit, I've been having a bit of a hard time making this level 1 Dark Prince work. It's a little bit too low level for this trophy range, in my opinion, so it does die fairly fast. But if you guys have a level 2 or level 3 Dark Prince, I think you should have a lot more success with it. So right here, Musketeer going down, take out those goblins. Gonna start setting up a counter push with this Prince up front. And get this Zap spell ready to take out any spammy troops. Noki drops down some barbs. I don't want to use the Zap spell. They're going to go ahead and use the Fireball here. Hopefully the Musketeer at least finishes off that baby dragon. That's pretty good so far. Crown Tower should finish off those barbs. And then we have a Hog Rider Goblin push ready to go, which is one of the reasons I like to have the Hog Rider in this deck. So he drops down the minions here. Going to go ahead on the right-hand side with this Hog Rider push. And he drops down a Hog Rider of his own, and unfortunately he does have a bomb tower. But the Hog Rider does make it to the tower, getting a couple hits off. Hopefully those minions don't do too much damage to my tower. So far, his tower is all the way down to 1400 health. Things are looking okay so far. I don't really like that bomb tower. It's still fairly strong, even with the nerf it received in the last update. But let's start setting up a push here on the right-hand side. With this, never mind, I'm going to go ahead and use this Musketeer here to tank this baby dragon. And the Spear Gobs shouldn't do too much damage, so I can pretty much ignore those. And then let's start doing a push here on the right-hand side with the Dark Prince as well as the Prince. And then depending, if he drops his Bomb Tower again, we can go in on the right-hand side with, on the left-hand side with a Hog Rider push. Fireball all of this. Get some damage down to the tower there. Not too worried about those minions. I'm going to soak up that damage. His tower is down to 1200 health. So if I just do some chip damage over time, I should hopefully be able to take it out and get the 1 crown victory. Hog Rider going down. I'm going to go ahead and use this. As well as this. Like I said, unfortunately I have to use the goblins as well, which isn't elixir efficient. But his Hog Rider is level 6 and my cannon is only level 7. So it won't take it out. Now right here, I'm going to go ahead with the Musketeer in the back here and start getting ready for that baby dragon. And let's see here, I can't do a pig push yet, so I'm going to start setting up another push on the right-hand side. Fireball all of this on the left-hand lane there. Hopefully, the Musketeer finishes those off. There we go, Prince going down. And let's see if we get enough Elixir here. Let's zap this. Come on, come on, come on, make it to the tower, Prince. Unfortunately, he actually drops down the Hog Rider to take that out, which honestly isn't a bad thing, because that's a lot of Elixir spent to just stop out a Prince. So let's go in here with another pig push technique. Hopefully it works. And get a couple hits off Gaze Hog Rider. Not too bad, bring it down to 700 health. So I did take some decent damage though on the left-hand side, sorry. Cannon going down here with a Prince to take out that Hog Rider. And I might have to use this Zap spell here, I don't want to. Never mind, I'm good. Fireball going down right here to take out these Barbarians. And let's get ready to do another push here on the right-hand side with a Dark Prince. He's going to drop down that baby dragon. I'm going to go ahead and use the Musketeer as well. And then zap all of this. I feel like Spear Goblins might be an okay addition to this deck somewhere. But let's go ahead here with this and this. He's probably going to Bomb Tower up and just turtle here. But let's go ahead and fireball all of this. Come on, Hog Rider, get 1 hit off on the tower. Musketeer, zap this. Okay, all we need is to cycle to our fireball one more time. Hopefully we can survive until then. Musketeer going down with some goblins up front. And I have 10 seconds left to shoot this fireball. Actually, oh no. My fireball isn't even a high enough level in this account. Is it? Nope. We have this Zap spell though. So there we go, getting the 1 crown victory. Good game, buddy. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.